Well, they're at it again. The evil empire has returned. The New York Yankees have made a trade for Giancarlo Stanton. Well, baseball, get ready for the Imperial March. The evil empire is once again upon us. So, didn't see this coming. Did not see the Yankees becoming a player in the Giancarlo Stanton sweepstakes. And yet, when I awake on December 9th, the first thing that's on my Twitter is John Heyman and Joel Sherman saying that Giancarlo Stanton has, yes, been traded to the New York Yankees. If I couldn't have already hated a franchise more because of utter jealousy of their ability to bring in giant superstars to win World Series championships, they've struck again, and they've brought in the big dog, Giancarlo Stanton. And really, to pick up that $295 million contract, they basically gave up some battery acid and a bag of baseballs. Starlin Castro and two mid-level prospects that probably won't turn out to be much of anything. So now you have Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Gary Sanchez in the middle of that lineup for the next 10 years. Good luck to everyone in the American League East. That's all I have to say. So, where does Boston go from here? Where do the Jays go from here? Boston probably goes in the direction of JD Martinez or Eric Hosmer. On the free agent side of things, they need a big bat in the middle of their lineup to hit home runs, to go stroke for stroke with Judge and Stan. They're not going to be able to find anyone that's going to be able to go stroke for stroke, but the best option on the market is JD Martinez. He's the best power hitter on the free agency side of things, so I think that Dave Dombrowski is going to look towards him to be a savior in this offseason. But the more interesting case is what the Blue Jays do. So, 2 out of the last 3 years, the Blue Jays, playoff team, made it to the AL Championship, lost to Cleveland and then to Kansas City, or to Kansas City, then Cleveland, reverse order there. So what do? They had a terrible year last year. Nobody played well, tons of injuries. They got an interesting situation with JD Martinez, Josh Donaldson. Josh Donaldson's contract is up after this year. So what do? Well, there was a rumor circulating about a month or two ago that the St. Louis Cardinals were extremely interested in acquiring JD Martinez. So, St. Louis Cardinals got the kibosh on Giancarlo Stanton. So, why doesn't the Toronto Blue Jays give St. Louis a call and see if they're still interested in taking Josh Donaldson? This is why I think 2018, 2019 are probably going to be a wash for the Jays. Okay? They have some holdover time before their top prospects come to the major leagues. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Anthony Alford's probably a year or two away. Nate Pearson, who they drafted last year, he's about 2 or 3 years away. Lourdes Gurriel, he's about 2 or 3 years away. So you're looking at 2020 as probably the year where the Jays are going to have their young, talented top prospects in the lineup. So what do you do till then? Well, my opinion is you cut your losses. You trade Josh Donaldson while his price tag is high. You're probably going to be able to get a couple really nice players in return. If I'm Ross Atkins, I'm calling up St. Louis and I'm saying I want Alex Reyes, I want Randall Grichuk, and I want Sandy Alcantara. and maybe Jack Flaherty as another pitching option. But I want 3 out of those 4 players to come back over in a trade for Josh Donaldson. You're going to lose Josh Donaldson regardless next summer, or next winter. He's not re-signing in Toronto. I hope that every Blue Jays fan realizes and understands that he's not coming back. Okay, he's going to get paid huge. He's going to go to a big market and he's going to play third base for a World Series contender. It's not going to be Toronto. You have Vladdy Guerrero Jr. coming up. He's a third baseman. Josh Donaldson's a stopgap for him. Vladdy Guerrero is your top prospect in your farm system. He's a third baseman. Josh Donaldson is a free agent after this year. Cut your losses. Trade him now for a big return. Okay? It's the only way you're going to be competitive with the Yankees and the Red Sox in 2 to 3 years. You're not going to beat the Yankees and the Red Sox this year. You're not going to beat them next year. So plan for the future. Plan for 2020. But at the end of the day, this is the biggest move of the offseason. The Yankees, nobody really saw them in the market for Giancarlo Stanton. I only heard them mentioned maybe once or twice. They pull off the biggest move of the offseason. They pick up the big horse. Now, let the floodgates open because the winter meetings start today at 6 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. I got another video coming up tomorrow morning. It's going to be bold predictions and preview for the winter meeting. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you click subscribe underneath the video for today. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links are in my description below. And make sure you check out baseballbabble.com for all our latest blog articles from John and videos from myself. That's all I got to say about that. Have a great Sunday. I gone.